Hello, Dan
Hi.
and Phil Games Map Explorers.
And welcome back to the game where you guess where you are in the world. And I don't mean in your
GeoGuessr.
career and life.
Sorry,
Because
I
there's
said
no
it too
game
soon.
that could help with that.
That was a bad intro.
That was a great intro. That was an
That
amazing.
was
What is
we were
wrong
both
with
talking
you?
over each
It's
other.
funny.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
content.
There's
You're
your
on
content,
crack.
guys.
Okay.
Right, last time we played GeoGuessr, it was a Dan versus Phil.
Last time we played GeoGuessr, we made
What? But I was explaining.
disclaimer. We were making jokes that
Bants.
people didn't think were jokes in the last video.
No.
Like I said, the Mexican language, obviously trying to just make
No.
a joke, and people are like, Dan, Mexican isn't a language. Okay.
There's lots of geography experts in the comments.
In the midst of the banter, I did say that, you know, a place where kilometers or miles
drop
was
it.
in like the wrong
Just
place.
drop it.
We made a couple mistakes, but we're not that stupid.
As I was saying, it was a Dan versus Phil last time, but today, because we don't do the same thing for Dan versus Phil, we are just playing for these Swedish fish.
Because if Phil won't get motivated by competing against me, it has to be sugar.
It's about the sugar. So,
What is even in a Swedish? The fact that that made such a hard noise when you dropped those.
they're from Sweden, I
Are
think.
they?
I think they're actually
Probably
from
not.
America.
Made in China, a zoo.
They don't
by some
smell
buffaloes.
Swedish. Anyway, what if you didn't
What is the
watch?
smell of feed Swedish?
We need to
Are
play
they,
the
are
game.
they pickled?
They're not pickled herring. What happens is we're dropped somewhere in the world. We get to move 3 times.
3.
And then guess where we are. I'm going to keep track of this on my laptop, and whoever gets the most wins the fish. Let's play GeoGuessr.
Bang! Right, so last time it just kept dumping us in fields, so here's hoping we don't get a field. 3, 2, 1. A
Ooh.
road.
Are you going first?
Yeah.
Okay,
Looks
I'm not going to influence you.
pretty British.
Are they some lingonberries? Maybe this is Sweden.
No. Those look like British road signs. Only Britain would make roads this stupid and narrow.
Very cobbled.
Quite cobbled and northern. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Where-
looks like a sign.
where are you gonna go?
Hello, conk.
Welcome to
Right.
China.
That says nothing!
It says Hansen.
That is so unhelpful.
Boo-up.
What did the fucking sign say?
Are they tulips? Maybe we're in Amsterdam.
So can you can plant tulips wherever you like that. Okay,
Yeah.
we're in England.
That is so English.
But where are we? In the motherland. Of all the places on Earth, being dumped in our own country is a pretty good start
That's a
for
good
Danny.
start.
Okay, I mean, there was no place name.
You've had your movement now. That's it.
Some people.
That guy's a
come on,
very
have-
flat head.
Wow, that diet is working for him.
It's an alien.
Joke. Okay.
Right. Guess.
Well,
30 miles an hour or kilometers.
right. Based on the foliage, England.
All right.
But how far
I'm-
north or south are we?
I'm feeling Wales.
I'm gonna. I think we're either somewhere here
Just make the guess.
or
You got an easy
somewhere
one.
here.
Yeah.
Bam. Make guess.
That's in the city of Man.
Oh, it was where I
Oh!
clicked the first time. It's next to the freaking
was right
Cotswold,
there.
bastard. But 4590.
Well done. That
Thank
was
you.
good.
Good start for Dan. That
4590.
probably is the easiest thing we could have got.
Right, pass the mousey.
Philly.
I'm in the wilderness.
Another dank fielderini.
It's the Hunger Games. Where's Katniss? Oh,
That was a click.
I didn't mean to
That
move.
was a click.
I forgot
that
how to
counts
do it.
as a click.
Right, let me have a
Okay.
look.
Wow.
Ooh.
All of Earth is just. What is going on
This
there?
is so flat.
What are they?
They're tiny little.
Beehives?
They might be bee boxes.
Ominous filing cabinets for fieldy secrets.
Is this
I'm onto you.
Area 51.
Sign.
Sign. Right.
Here we go.
I want
It's
to
a-
go.
It's a sign.
next
the sign
to this
says
sign.
you suck and you should lose.
37.
37 nautical. You've done it now. That's
What?
3 clicks.
Oh, Beldo County. That sounds Canadian, like French Canadian.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't say county if it was in France.
Well, what about all the other French-speaking colonies around the
I
world?
don't know.
What if it's a Pacific island that speaks French?
Maybe.
There's a couple of those.
I'm going in
I mean, this
Canada.
is clearly a Pacific island.
Do they speak French in Quebec?
No, they speak Spanish in Quebec.
I'm going.
It's actually pronounced Quebec, and that's why it's Spanish.
I think
That was a joke for the commenters.
I think we're on this road.
You think you were on that fucking main road, do you? Oh!
That's not bad.
That could have been worse.
I mean, I'm in Minnesota, but I'm close. 2129.
Okay. Right. Well, that was fairly good.
Yeah. Now they're gonna.
I
tell
want
me...
to live in Newfoundland and Labrador.
I want to live in Labrador. Not in a Labrador. I want a Labrador.
Right, here
More
he is.
greenery.
More grainy ding. Okay, I feel like this is England again.
You can't just say everything is
It
England.
is. We only have
We
those.
did that
okay,
in the last
there's a
video. We
sign
said everything was
there.
America.
And
we
it
got in
was
trouble.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, I mean, that's like the hill forwards to freedom and opportunity.
Does Canada use kilometers or
But
miles
that's
per
a
hour?
side. I don't know. And
I feel
I'm
like
not,
I've offended everyone already.
I'm not gonna even presume to know what units of measurements because people get upset about that. I saw a sign.
Lavender.
British.
That's very Mexican.
That is so Venezuelan. Lavender. Okay. Well,
Look out for bears.
These clicks aren't helping. Ah, fuck you. That did not. Click
Okay,
where I
I'll
wanted
give
that
you
to
one
click.
more click. Do you know my brother went to Yosemite and saw a baby bear, and that means you're in danger because the mummy bear might get
Yeah,
by.
if you see a baby bear, that means that the mum bear is going to
Yeah, exactly.
strangle you.
I'm
Okay.
feeling baby bear vibes.
Can you feel it strangling in the bear? So I get one more click, yeah, because I misclicked on that other one.
No, that's it.
Yes, no,
Okay,
I got-
one more. That's it.
And what? Surely that should have. Okay, well this is nothing. What
Where
do I
are
have
you?
to go
You're
on
in the
here?
middle- you're on
I
Earth.
think we're in the Philippines. I think we're in Nepal. I think we're
Just make a guess.
I think
Dan.
we're in one of the home counties.
Are you back in England again?
I think we
Swindon.
are here. Make guess. Boom.
Oh!
Belarus?
Belarus.
Wrecked.
See, in the back
That
of my
was
head.
a Belarus.
Oh, in my head, I was like, that is so Belarus, but I didn't want to tell you. 1978 for
Of course.
Danny Pops.
That was like a similar score to the one that you got, and that's just because Canada's so big.
All right.
Okay.
Next round. Come on, something easy.
You're in the...
Another What the...
How did a Google car get down here? Where are you?
What is that?
That is that is some kind of Silent Hill totem.
It looks
That
like
is a skin pile.
It looks like an evil skin pile or
Yeah.
a beehive.
It's definitely one of those
What's
two things.
behind me?
Okay.
Please.
Wow,
Do I-
this
right.
seems the perfect lane to get murdered.
Do
in.
I want to leave the path?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I want to
leave
leave
the
the
path
path.
as soon as possible, just for like,
Whoosh!
emotionalness.
Right, come on.
Right.
I don't want to be very stereotypical. That's looking very British
It
again.
is, but clearly very British means
Belarus.
Belarus is what we've
Oh, I
learned
missed
from
the
here.
turning.
Way to look at some pixels.
This looks like where I was driving in Wales and we accidentally hit a badger with the car. It just bounced off the windshield.
I'm sorry that this brought that back for you.
Yeah,
Phil,
I know.
Honestly, this
Sorry,
is-
Mr. Badger, if you're watching this from Badger Heaven, please bestow us, or me, with GeoGuessr knowledge.
That was a whole thing.
Here we go.
One more click.
Come on, signs.
And now.
What's over the hill? A windmill. Are we in Holland?
No.
Oh.
I think you're clearly in Timbuktu.
I think I'm going to go with my gut feeling. I
Which
know it's
is
boring. Wales.
Libya.
I think I'm in Hereford, which is where I went on holiday, and I think I'm there. Come on. Oh my god. I was so close.
What?
Look at that.
What?
Literally
the fuck?
near
Okay,
Wales.
so I do it, and it's in Belarus. Phil does it, and it's literally in Wales.
Yes, 4924.
That's insane.
That was amazing. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
This is very low quality.
Getting corny. Wow, the
I'm
cameras
corny.
were bad.
Corny.
Delete this. This was taken in 27. Come on, Googly.
Is this like in North Korea because they're not allowed cameras there anymore? I'm just maybe it's like really fuzzy. 'Cause
Okay.
Maybe it was hit.
It's the lifer tree in the
Oh, yeah.
background. Wow.
Maybe the camera was hit by a bird.
End road.
The end is nigh.
Fnert. Okay, well, I'm going to
Knifeful.
presume that the camera's just really bad quality and just hop once more and then CSC.
You're in the CSC.
We're not in a Greek country. Okay, I can take one more pointless leap into
Go on,
the
Dan.
Distirini. Whoop.
Where are you?
Wow! I think we're in America. I'm just going to go ahead and say... There. Make guess. Ooh!
That was close. So you-
wooka, wee woo.
You said Nebraska, but you're actually in Missouri. Tell us a fact about Missouri, Dan.
We drove through it.
Yeah.
I was asleep. I know nothing about it.
3216.
Springfield.
Here we go. More green. Ooh.
Oh shit!
Tebepapa.
Tebepapa. It's the capital of Scotland.
That looks quite Russian to me.
No, Tebepapa is the capital of Scotland.
No.
It is.
What's on this one?
Phil, that's the same fucking bus.
Oh!
We've been over this.
Someone's broken down. I want to help them.
Okay,
How long have they been there?
Click on them.
1, 2,
Click on
3.
them.
We're in the town of 1, 2, 3.
In Tebepapa in Scotland.
It looks like a pterodactyl pooed all over the floor. That's a massive...
I'm sure that's specifically what
White
that
stain.
is. And as we know, pterodactyls are often seen in Yemen.
What is that weird number plate, though? That's what's throwing me off.
It is, I'm in Scotland, 760.
I'm going to go with Russia, because Russia has upside down letters in things. Where's Russia gone? Here we are. I think we are... here.
Okay, sure. Knowing you.
Oh my god!
What the frick?
I got it right again? Amazing. 3944.
I am defecating internally right now. Okay,
That is
this
picturesque.
is beautiful. Hello.
I want to dive in the river.
Desktop background.
Nice.
Alrighty. Okay, this must be European.
Oh, look, it's got a little bird there.
I'm thinking Alpen.
We're
Hello.
in a painting in the mind of someone with a coma.
Right.
It's too beautiful.
I love having a coma. Okay.
Right.
Oh! Is that Japanese?
Looks something.
Or is it Chinese or Korean? Dan doesn't know. Okay, let's just go up to this
Up the
sign.
mountain. What does this one say?
Okay, here we go. Here we
Oh.
go. That's a rising sun.
Yeah.
I think it's a Japanese.
But where in Japan?
But where
Which-
in the Japan?
Which island are we on?
Hokkaido, obviously. There we go. Okay, right. So we're obviously in Japan, which means I'm gonna score dank points.
Yeah.
I don't think we're up here because
Yeah.
it's too cold. I don't think we're down here because it's too tropical. I'm gonna say we're here.
Belarus.
Oh! It was the South Island!
I thought it looked quite tropical.
Well, could be worse.
2962. Well done for the Japan.
Oh, great. I love Earth. What an interesting planet.
I've got a barn. A red barn.
You're in Amish County.
As we said, that means America.
Except it doesn't, because you're clearly in Swaziland.
We've got a
You're
car.
in Ouagadougou,
Have they got
the
mailboxes?
capital of Swaziland.
There's no mailbox there, so that's throwing me
You're
off.
on the Galapagos Islands.
Oh, here's a street sign.
How is El Nino affecting the phytoplankton levels?
That looks like a very American street sign.
Uh-huh.
And a big truck. Americans drive big
Americans
trucks.
need cars.
Loads
to
more
make
red
up for
barns.
the stuff. Okay. Final click.
The final
He's doing it.
click.
And where are you, Phil?
I'm in Kansas.
Thailand.
I'm in Kansas.
How many times have we guessed Kansas?
I know, I'm
we just
sorry.
keep clicking here.
I'm here.
Okay, he's guessing.
Oh, it's Wisconsin, but I mean...
You idiot. How
Nice.
dare you not know you're in
3-1, I
Wisconsin?
know. This is your final one, so try harder.
Please be easy.
Then-
Please be outside a house that
Oof.
I've lived in.
Okay.
Okay.
You're next to some water. That's a clue.
Okay, yeah, I'm next to water.
Yeah,
that,
if you just-
that really narrows it down
If you
across
whack-
the whole of Earth.
But if you whack yourself next to a lake, you might be in for a winner.
It looks like a lake.
Yeah.
Where was that sign that I... Oh my god, I went past
Oh,
it.
a
Fwank.
rookie mistake.
Trains, English sign.
That is a pedestrian crossing sign.
Boom.
Zebra crossing.
Zebra.
But then, would you see that kind of bus stop in England? I don't think you would.
What is happening? Oh.
She's crying.
Cheer up, lady. She's like, I wish he didn't smoke, Nathaniel. I
Yeah.
asked you to give up your
Can you
habit
stop?
decades ago. Our marriage is disintegrating. And he's like, lady, wanna buy some shoes? Is this my final click or have I
Yeah,
had it?
final
okay,
click.
Boom. This is important. I could have gone for like something more helpful, but I feel like, okay.
What is that? Is that the symbol of the town?
Okay. I'm clearly in Eastern Europe.
Yeah?
I am here. Oh my god! I'm at the. I
Wow.
wasn't even a. That's Russia
That's
for you.
still Russia.
Bloody hell! I'm like next to where I was in Japan.
118.
118. That was a complete disaster on every level. I
Yeah.
love the town of Amherst.
Shout out if you're from Amherst.
It has the individual me, which is a great place to go.
got a post office.
There's a hypermarket, and of course, next to the famous body of water known as
Mystery
The
water.
nameless lake.
Well, if you're in Immersk, shout out to you. Last one. Golden leaves. It's autumn wherever we are today.
Fat roads.
Big fat road.
Oh.
What is that?
Debris on the roadizzle. That doesn't happen in Jamaica.
They're driving
does it?
on the right-hand side of the road. That's.
Which means they're in England.
No, that means they're not in England.
That was a joke.
That was not real. So that means they might be in America.
Or, more likely, Antarctica.
These trees are quite woodish.
I think they are the kind of trees that look endemic to Easter Island.
Really?
Yeah, I did a case study about it.
I think
geography.
we are in Washington in this green zone.
You're doing it. Well,
I'm doing it. Oh.
No, you're in Nova Scotia.
Nova
More like
Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Duh.
Oh, you win.
Okay. There we go. The round is over.
Round is over.
Time to count them up, Phil. Jump cut.
Dan's score was 12,864.
Right.
And Phil's score,
Yeah.
14,785.
Here you go.
Yes.
Like a seal.
A failed seal that doesn't get to stay at the circus.
A feel.
Oh.
Russia's too big. Too many Google cars drove across the middle of America. More Google cars should be on Madagascar, Africa, Indonesia, and Greenland.
Yeah. Shout out to anyone who lives in the... You don't get to eat, you just get to sniff.
My God, what barbaricness.
I'll let you have one.
Do I want one?
They're good.
Are they?
They're a bit waxy, but in a good way. Just like, power through it.
Tastes like dust and cardboard.
So give us a thumbs up for Dust and Cardboard. If you want us to play this again, let us know. I really enjoy this game. I get to learn about the world and have a little bit of fun.
Maybe we'll accidentally end up outside your house
Yeah.
on Google Maps.
Subscribe, and what else can you do?
Watch a video.
Watch our video over there.
Be
Have a good
responsible with
life.
sweets.
Go visit Belarus.
Study geography.
Bye.